ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين.
Good.
I recognize you from online.
Nice, you too, huh?
So-
Nice, appreciate you, man. So do you believe in one God already?
Yes, sir.
All right, good, man. We there. All right, great. Do you believe there's only one God, or do you believe God is three?
There's, in my personal opinion,
Yeah.
I've seen the debate how I know it's confusing. I didn't understand it at first
All right.
growing up
That is true.
until recently, trying to be more spiritual minded within the
Okay.
past year because of my health being in jeopardy.
Oh.
I gave up smoking, drinking. I don't do none of that no
Good,
more.
good, man. You're on your way to being a Muslim, right? See, like think about what you just said, right? You gave up smoking and drinking.
Yeah.
As Christians, most Christians drink.
Yeah.
Even in church, they tell you it's okay. But as Muslims, we believe drinking is evil.
Yeah.
Christians tell us Jesus drank. But you know it's evil, that's why you gave it up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Your compass morality is already aligned with Islam because you knew alcohol was evil and you gave it up. All right. So what else?
Okay. I don't know where to start now.
All right. So you believe in one God. Let's just start with
Yes.
there, right? Because I believe that's the most crucial thing. I believe in one God. All right. Do you believe that God sent prophets?
Yes.
Do you believe Abraham, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad were prophets sent by God? Peace be upon all of them. We love all of them.
Yes.
You're Muslim, bro. There we go. You got it. You're there. So you do believe Jesus is a prophet of God, right?
I believe.
You just said yes.
It's kind of hard to explain. It's just
Alright.
that's what I'm saying. It's where I'm at now. I didn't come prepared. I tried preparing at the last minute, which I should have been prepared more.
We're not debating, right?
I know,
It's just a
that's what I-
conversation.
so I kind of like
Matthew, you just tell me, do you believe Jesus is a prophet of God?
actually more than a prophet.
Okay. Well, but okay, so let's take it step by step, right? So do you believe he is a prophet?
In other words, no.
No. Okay. Do you believe in the Bible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here in the Bible, this is in John 6:14. When those men that had seen the signs that Jesus had did, so those true followers of Jesus that saw the miracles of Jesus, what did they say? They said, "This is truly the prophet who has come into this world." What did they call him?
Okay.
Go ahead. Take your time.
No, look at. Oh man, let me think.
I'm ready. Whatever you want me to look
Let me
at.
try to remember.
all
John
right.
14.
Okay.
No, 12:28.
Oh man, you are good. John 12:28. Okay.
This is one of the translations that I have of.
What do you
of
use?
the
Which?
Quran.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I have
that's
this
nice.
one, and I have
Man,
4
you're-
other ones.
You're already there. All right.
I even have the.
So
the-
12:28. If I'm looking at this correctly, I want to make sure. Father, glorify your name. Father, glory your name.
And you're reading from the King James, right?
Yeah, is that the one you want me to read from?
Oh,
or-
that's fine.
All right, cool. That's the most commonly used translation, right? I have every single one. I have the Jehovah's Witness one. I have NIV. I have ESV.
Because in the
So-
Jehovah's Witness, they didn't translate into English properly because in the book in Colossians they insert the word other 4 times.
Ooh, yeah. You should go talk to them right there. Yeah. But anyway, all right. So this I'm reading 12:28. Father, glory your name.
Because right there he says your name, and then in
Yes.
course in several other places,
Okay.
like say John 14, verse 13 and 14.
Okay. John 14, 13 and 14. And whatever you ask in my name, and that I will do, the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask anything in my name, I will do it.
And
Okay.
right there, he's saying Jesus saying in his name, right?
Right?
And then, but in the other verse, it said the Father's name.
Right. Well, I mean that doesn't say he's God, right? Let me ask. So, for example, if I tell you, hey, glory be to our great leader. I'll just give you an example, right? Just Trump, right? Not that I support Trump, but I'm just saying, right? Like let's as an example, right? I'm sure he would love for people to say that, right? Glory be in the name of thy name, Trump, for example, right? And then I told you, if you ask in my name, if you go to Trump and you bring my name up, he will give you whatever you want. Ask in my name, like tell him I sent you. But I'm not saying I am Trump. I'm saying that my name holds precedence with Trump. Because, I mean, when you use very ambiguous words like that, right? It doesn't show Jesus saying, I am God. But there are very clear verses where Jesus clearly distincts himself from God.
Yeah.
Right? If Jesus is God, would anybody be greater than God?
No.
Okay. In the same chapter and verse that you quoted, if you just go a little bit further, in chapter 14 from John 28, you have heard me say to you, I'm going away and coming back to you. If you loved me, you would rejoice because I said, I am going to the Father, for the Father is greater than I. So if the Father is greater than Jesus, and we agreed that nobody can be greater than God, how could Jesus be God?
How can I put it? It's like, for example, because I know in the Quran, Jesus don't say the words directly out of his mouth, but because the Quran says it, y'all believe it, that he's the Messiah.
He is a Messiah, a messenger from God, yes. But he's not God, right? He clearly says that in the Quran from his words that Allah quotes, right?
Okay, John 15:16.
Oh, but
okay,
where are we skipping, bro?
I'm trying
so what I'm saying is that in this verse, Jesus says, Father is greater than I.
Yeah.
And me and you agreed nobody can be greater than God.
Right.
So how could Jesus be God?
Okay, from my understanding, the best way I could explain it is that it's, okay, we know that God can do anything he wants to, right?
Yes. Well, except certain things that he can't do according to the Bible, like lie.
That's, we both agree, okay.
Good. So there are things that God can't do. It's not because of inability.
Yeah.
It's because it goes against his. Matthew, you there, bro? Go ahead. Like okay. God can't not know, right? Because God's from his nature, he's all knowing, right?
He's omniscient.
Did Jesus know the hour?
That's something else that there's verses I know. It's just I can't remember quite exactly.
No. I mean, I'm just asking you a simple question. Did Jesus know the hour, right?
I believe that it wasn't made known for him to make it known.
Okay. So he didn't know the hour then. You said if it wasn't made known to him by who?
By the Father.
Okay, so the Father knew and Jesus didn't know. Father did not tell Jesus.
I would say, like in that sense, no. He didn't tell him, or he didn't know.
So he didn't know.
Yeah.
Can God not know? Or is God all knowing?
God is all knowing. But
that's
what I'm saying, because John 1:1,
right?
Apart from the Jehovah's Witnesses, when it says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was a God, that's in their translation.
That's their translation, yeah.
Translation.
Yeah, I've seen it.
In the in most Bibles, but in the literal Greek, in the Greek, it actually says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word.
And the Word was God.
In the Greek in the literal Greek, it says God was the Word.
I think it said the Word was God, but that's the same meaning. Yeah. Okay, I got you. But my question isn't John 1:1, right? My question is, me and you agreed God at all time knows everything from his nature is that he's all knowing. Mm-hmm. And me and you agreed that Jesus didn't know the hour. Let's talk about that before, and I will go to John 1:1, no problem. But so me and you agreed nobody can be greater than God, but the Bible clearly shows, according to Christian belief, not Jehovah's Witnesses, straight KGV, that Jesus says the Father is greater than I. Yeah. So that already makes it very clear that Jesus isn't the Father and he's not God, because nobody can be greater than God. And then me and you agreed that from the nature of God is that God's all-knowing. God knows everything. And we just saw from Mark 13:32 that Jesus says that no one knows the hour, not even the angels of heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. And me and you agreed now that God had not informed Jesus of the hour, so he didn't know that. Can God be lower than the angels?
No.
Never, right? Now, in the Bible, I like to carry a Bible, even though I've memorized these verses, but I like to show people so they can be content in what I'm saying, right? This is in the book of Hebrews 2:9. We see Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels. So if Jesus was made by God lower than the angels, according to the Bible, how could he be God when me and you agreed God could never be lower than the angels?
ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال